Before I get into today's video, I just want to clarify one thing. I do not like the Emoji Movie, but I also don't hate it. Throughout this video, it may seem like I'm trying to stick up for this half-ass film, but that's just because I'm going to be criticizing the overly dramatic haters of it. Just keep that little note inside your head. But hey everybody, my name is Blakeyboy and welcome to my channel. Again, or if you're new, then welcome. Like I just said, YGSL, a channel that I should probably also mention, is over a year old. Cool. On the 31st of December, 2016, I made a review video on a trailer that was actually pretty infamous at the time. It still is kind of infamous now, but it did kind of die down a little. So, since this channel has a little history with the movie, I think it'd be nice to talk about it one more time before closing the book for good. Hopefully for good. I really don't want to talk about this more than I have to. Why the hell is everyone freaking out over the Emoji Movie? I honestly don't get it. I know the movie is bad. I watched it from beginning to end with my brothers a few months back. The movie was filled with cliches, cringy jokes, 2D characters, and I left the movie thinking, wow, this really wasn't good. That was it though. It wasn't a good movie. People have been having spasms since the day the first trailer was released, claiming this was worse than a toddler having cancer. And Hitler himself came from the dead to produce it. How do I know people have said this? Simple. I don't. I just made those statements up. But you believe that people were genuinely saying it. And nobody blames you, because I'm like 100% sure that people have actually said those statements. As a matter of fact, I'm willing to say that they've said worse. Because many people are over-criticizing this movie so harshly, to a person who's never heard anything about this movie, we look like we're having a protest against a child-raping, Lil Pump-loving, Down syndrome ass-eating feminist, who's also a racist relative to both Trump and Ajit Pai. If that makes sense. I don't know how you can be racist, but also be relatives to both. I don't know. Could be racist against Chinese people or something. I'm not gonna dig through it. I wanted to make a video about this for a while now, and when I thought of doing one tonight, I was kind of discouraged because I thought all the hate died down. Nope. Even though it wasn't as strong as it was, the hate is still a-flowing, with rants about the movie still coming out. And also, people are still freaking out in the comment sections of pretty much any video relating to the movie. Let's just state the basics of this movie and its purpose. The Emoji Movie is a bland, yet colorful movie that is supposed to distract 6-year-olds and toddlers while their mom bangs their soccer coach 3 doors down the hall. It's a movie that promotes bland little characters to sell toy versions of at McDonald's. It is not, nor did it ever claim, to be a masterpiece that was supposed to change your view on the world, or cure all of life's problems like Pepsi. Kendall Jenner, you and your whole family are next. This movie was never supposed to bring tears to your eyes or set bars higher than Toy Story. I don't even think it was supposed to set bars at all. The Emoji Movie was just a dumb little movie to make your kids or little brothers or sisters entertained while you buy their merch to shut them up. I can think of 10 movies right now off the bat that I think are worse than the Emoji Movie. There's Food Fight, the entire Air Bud franchise, Norma the North, Rock-a-Doodle-Doo, Space Chimps, The Pebble and the Penguin, and... oh no. Oh god. Guys... looks like we're gonna have to put the topic of this video on pause for a little bit. Some of you may claim that the Emoji Movie was the worst movie in history, huh? I'm gonna show you a clip of an actual film, produced and animated by actual living people who were able to work on this for more than 3 minutes and got money off of this. It was sold on Amazon and bought with money by people to show their children. I'm not even joking when I tell you that this footage is actually really unsettling. You're probably not gonna end this video the same person you were when you started it.
Will you, won't you, will you, won't you, will you,
Oh,
won't you,
lovely garden.
will you, won't you,
You really think that the Emoji Movie is the worst film of all time, huh? There are hundreds of movies like that Alice in Wonderland one. I don't know about you, but personally, I think I'd rather watch the Emoji Movie every day for the rest of my life than watch this for another second. I'm actually scared of this movie. I'm not even joking, people. This is legitimately scary. And what's even scarier is that under the Amazon reviews, somebody wrote, "My son loved it." Really, man? Because if I had a kid, I'd rather show him or her a porno of a black midget shoving his dick inside of a horse wearing a Spider-Man mask's ass, all while slitting the lyrics to a Lil Wayne song into his wrists. This movie is why I don't believe in God. We are all going to die, and somehow still feel the maggots eating and burrowing into our corpses that once held innocence before it was ripped from our souls from this giant hunk of sperm, drizzling from the oozing red cock of the devil. Back to the Emoji Movie. I feel like half of everybody hating on this so dramatically is only hating it because they want to jump on the bandwagon. I honestly think that the overdramatic hate for the Emoji Movie is cringier than the film itself, which, trust me guys, that is saying a lot. Believe it or not, there actually are some pretty good things about this movie. Not great, not awesome, just good or decent. It's got familiar actors and actresses I kinda like. Believe it or not, the butler from Jessie was in this movie. Dude, who was he in this? I loved watching Desi when I was 10. The animation was also really good at times too, or at least it was better than the one in that Antichrist recruitment video I showed you earlier. I gotta admit, the Paris scene looked beautiful. You know, besides the mutated lemon drops with arms and legs. So in conclusion, Alice in Wonderland 2010 animated should not be shown in churches because it will spread the truth of our godless existence. And also, the Emoji movie is a bad movie. Its writing and storytelling is cliched and nothing special. But in the end, it's just another bad movie. Just a droplet in a sea of millions of trash flicks just like it. So can we stop beating the dead horse and just admit that the movie was bad? But it's just a damn movie. So call it shit and move on.